anglers have been contacting Real Ideas to ask if their Mk2 Clever Claw can be used from these comfy fishing chairs, and we're making this demo today to show you exactly how to do that. I'm using a Korum chair because it's got the square legs, which makes mounting these accessory brackets very simple. The accessory brackets I'm going to use are the Matchbox ones, again because I find them extremely versatile. You get different length aluminium bars that go on these blue polymer blocks here, and which makes changing the position of your accessory, whether it's the Clever Claw, the rest, the bait waiter, all very simple. Just put some bait on and see if there's any fish about. There's a bite straight away. There's a bite straight away. Plenty of little silver fish in here when you're using single maggot as bait. Beautiful little rod. Just lean down with my hand to release the claw. Second drop in of the day, perfect condition, little roach. Let's pop him straight back in. I've hooked into something here, on quite a light elastic, quite a lot of carp in here. Oh, it's one of our small tench. Not a very big fish, maybe 2 pounds. Pop him straight back in the water. And there's a bite. Lift into the fish, down with the hands. Claw releases instantly. Oh, that's one of our decent skimmers. You saw how I was able to lift into the bite without the claw releasing. Then if you've missed the bite, you can drop straight back in. And there we are, nice skimmer. And here's the typical rod setup. This is a waggler rod set straight out. There's the claw now, only about 8 inches. The reel goes in front of the rest, which gives sufficient upward pressure to keep the claw locked. If this was going to be a feeder setup, I would have the chair turned sideways, more sideways to the water, 45 degrees, with the rod going out that way, but exactly the same setup. Ideal for method feeder fishing when the rod's going to swing right round, because that can swing right round and that handle will hold on to the rod until you want it to release. And that's by lowering the butt of the handle. So cast out, reel in front of the rest, turn the claw, push it together, and let the handle come up. You can see the obvious advantage with this is you haven't got to look for somewhere to put your bank sticks in the ground. Very often if the ground's either hard or you're on a fishing platform, it's impossible to find somewhere to put your bank sticks to rest your rod rest on. I've now extended the pole to 13 metres just to show you that it's possible to use a longer pole. I don't know if you can see clearly, but I've actually moved the Clever Claw now and the bracket onto the back leg of the box, because it just balances the pole out better if you've got that little bit more distance between the front rest and the claw. You can use either hand to set the claw. You can reach across like this and roll it round and squeeze together, or you can reach over with this hand, turn it, push together. There we are. We've already got a bite. lift into the bite, lean down with the hand, release the claw and put the pole back. Small roach. And if you're fishing your pole longer like this at 13 metres, there's a little trick, and that is to put it on the roller early. You can slide the pole out, but then you can engage the claw, and then you can just hold on to it like that, and then slide the pole out whilst it's on the claw. It just makes it that bit easier to keep your pole tip flat to save tangling that rig. Lift the pole up to move your bait about and lower back in again, and the claw doesn't release because the upward pressure's still on it.